So yeah, not all involving daughter number one. We have a bit of Shadows of Brimstone Deathmatch. I was going to do obviously the two original sort of XL enemies, the Harbinger and the Goliath, and then I realised I don't have the revised versions yet, so that's probably not much use to people. I don't really know what their stats are. So I go to the next sort of two, which is from weighing in the primed corner. From Targa Plateau is the Guardian, unknown years old, probably very, very heavy. And then in the yet to be primed corner, we have the Gigano Swamp Raptor, probably nowhere near as old, coming from Gigano. Okay, so before we start these two versus each other, I'm going to make a bit of a prediction, and I am going to predict that this fight is going to go to the Raptor. My thinking behind that is that the Guardian gets worse over time. So as the battle goes on, they've both got the same amount of hit points, health, but as the battle goes on, the Guardian gets worse, so it's going to lose its effectiveness. And also what kind of works against that is if it's too effective early on, the Swamp Raptor effectively gets a free attack against it from being enraged. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a slugfest though, because they've both got pretty high defense. They both might be relying on their special attacks to actually get meaningful damage across into each other. I mean, obviously they're all sort of designed to go against heroes, but let's see how they fare against each other. So, start of a turn. Initiative in this sort of Gigano arena for this battle match is with the Swamp Raptor. Much higher initiative. It's going to go first, and it's got more than enough room to close that distance, and basically trying to bite chunks out of the Guardian. Not really sure why I bothered putting them, at a distance to start with. Doesn't really matter in this circumstance. So the Swamp Raptor into the Guardian. Swamp Raptor at this point is going to make its attack with 3 dice. Hits on 3 or mores. Don't think the Guardian's got any abilities that are going to affect that in any way. Don't think so. No. So what do we get? We get a couple of hits. 2 hits. Both of them got abilities that basically either the Raptor is immune to critical hits, the Guardian takes less from critical hits. Doesn't matter. They're monsters. They can't crit. So that sort of route to keeping them with their survivability up doesn't particularly matter. 2 hits. They both do 5 damage, which is 2 damage after defense to the Guardian. And then does its chomp. So after making a melee attack, roll 1 extra combat against a random adjacent hero as a chomp attack. So roll 1, didn't chomp. Okay. Now if the chomp would roll a 6, it would ignore defense, which I guess for this we can kind of say is a crit. So it only reduced the Guardians to 2. Didn't matter though, it didn't happen. So that's the Raptor done. So we now move on to down the initiative. We come to the Guardian. First thing the Guardian does is Star's Excavation is a free range attack at a random hero. Shoots them with a laser. So burning laser, 2 shots, 2 hits. So it'll do 2 peril dice worth of damage. The Raptor only has a defense of 3. So 1 gets through. There we go, 39 to go. Then the Guardian swings. It's got 4 attacks. Maybe I sort of misjudged this. Maybe the Guardian, just by dint of having more, an easier target of only a defense of 3 is going to win. We'll see. 4 attacks. So 2 hit, double 6. It says Guardian to hit rolls of 6. Ignore the target's defense and do 1 combat hit on everyone. Blah 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 blah. Well, if I was going to give the Raptor the benefit of the doubt, you give the Guardian the benefit of the doubt as well. In that it's effectively its 6s are effectively crits, which means it does nothing to the Raptor. Doesn't particularly matter. Still does a damage per hit. Let's just check. Yeah. Yeah, damage per hit. So 2 hits. It's going to take a while, these two. Doesn't trigger any enraged. That's it. That's the end of the turn. Go to the next turn. Back with the raptor. 3 attacks. That is 2 hits. So another 2 wounds. And this is pretty much how it's going to go. We're going to get another chomp. The chomp will hit. So that does 2d6. Didn't get a 6 though, so didn't ignore some defense. 10. Right, so 10 less 4 is 6. So yeah, I think that is probably what's going to win this in the end for the raptor. Is the chomps when they land. So Guardian's already taken 10. So it's -1 combat now. Guardian swings back. So lasers. 1 hits. Doing peril dice damage. 5, so it does 2. That's the raptor up to 5. And then swings, but only 3 swings this time. Where was it? That is a hit, so it gets a hit off. Which again does 1 damage. There we go, that was round 2. Round 3, raptor goes first. 3 combat. 1 hit, does 1 damage. And then the chomp hits with a 6, so reduces the Guardian's defense to 2. It takes 2d6 damage. So 8 minus 2 is another 6. Not looking good for the Guardian. Guardian tries to shoot back. 2 dice laser shot. 1 hits. Does peril dice damage. No, not enough to get past the raptor's armour. Then swings. 3 dice. That's 3 hits, so that will be 3 wounds. 1, 2, 3. End of round 3. Round 4, raptor combat. Only the 1 hit. Got 1 wound. Does the chomp do anything? Chomp does hit. Does a normal hit. Does 9. So he's going to do 5 damage. Bam, that's 1 less, 1 more combat less. Guardian shoots it with lasers. Miss and a miss. Tries to swing some fists at it. Only 1 hit. Takes 1 wound. End of round 4. So start of round 5. Raptor. That is 3 normal hits. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, there we go. So like that. Does the chomp land? Does, and it is a 6. So reduces it to 2. 2d6 minus 2 is 5. It's really not looking good for the Guardian now. It's lost another attack. So your Guardian tries to laser it. Oops. That is 1 hit, doing the peril dice. Does 3. Not bad for a. So yeah, not bad for a laser shot. And then swings at it. Now with only 1 dice. Misses. So that was round 5. Round 6, the raptor is going to finish it off. Raptor, 3 attacks. 2 hits, and then the chomp misses. Guardian, 2 laser shots, 2 hits, that's 2 peril dice. So that is 1, 2, 3, and then we'll swing a fist at it for one attack, which will hit for another 1. That was round 6. Round 7, raptor attacks. 3 hits. Is the chomp going to finish it off? No. Alright, 2 laser shots back. 1 hits. 3 damage. There we go, halfway there. Then they're saying the Guardian's nearly dead. Halfway there. Swing a fist. Hits. Does one wound. That was round 6 round. That was round 7. Round 8. Raptor. 3 hits. Chomp. Does the chomp land? Chomp lands. 2d6. I think it's going to be very unlikely not to kill it. There you go, 12 damage. Bam, dead. Guardian gone. Guardian defeated. There you go. I think in the end it actually came out as predicted. The Swamp Raptor took down the Guardian. Probably because it just lost its attacks towards the end. Well, there you go. That is the first deathmatch. After more adventures in FOFO with my daughter, I might do some more deathmatches to see who is the toughest end creature, boss creature. But today it was the Raptor. The Raptor wins.